I'm Ron and I'm back again with another Ryan Sports Reviews. Today I'm going to review both the Toronto FC versus Orlando match from the weekend, the 2-0 win, and the 2-0 loss from that just ended tonight against Atlanta United FC. Last weekend, I know I said I was going to do the RSR on Sunday, the day after prom, but I don't know, but I may be the most spirited, but I had a lot of stuff to do on Sunday. And I know this is a school award, most spirited like most school spirit, but come on, it's only fitting. It's only fitting. Let's be honest. You know what? This will come back up later. It's only fitting. I mean, a guy who's a friend of a guy who is an ultra, kind of like an Inebriati, and is a friend of them. I wouldn't say full member because I don't live in Toronto, and you have to pretty much live there to be able to be a member. Whatever. So friend. Kansas City was fun though. And then bringing the chants type stuff to school football games. Yeah, I changed up the chants a little bit, brought it to school football games. People noticed, they just didn't chant. But yeah, most spirited award because I had easy competition and you could tell why I'm the most spirited. It's fitting. It's just fitting. Whatever. Okay, let's start watching the highlights of the Orlando game. Westberg in goal. Looks like that was actually a really good decision. Will Johnson. Cross into the box. Headed in by Morrow over the bar. But if that went even near the bar, Joe Bendick couldn't have saved that because he's just trash. Crossing in by an Orlando player. Will Johnson saved by Westberg. Clear out. See, I actually think Westberg, the more I see him, the more I think he's actually pretty good. Bono would have never made that save. Let's be honest. He would have never. Let's be honest. Westberg just has to get acclimated, but I think he's pretty good. He may steal Bono's spot. But then again, every time we win a championship, we have the... Oh, that isn't Bendick. Oh, he went to... Oh, yeah! He went to Columbus. Oh, because they need a starter for after... Okay, yeah, Pozuelo, cross, header, Osorio... Pozo. Osorio. Wait, no. Okay. But whoever the Orlando goalkeeper was, under the bar probably wouldn't have been a save. I forgot about Bendick going to Columbus. Like, honestly, though. It's a waste of time. Wait, how did Osorio score that? Hold on, I need to look back at that. Hold on, where... Jesus Christ. Cross into... Oh my, what a worldie. Okay, let me see. Oso just dribbles up in a worldie. Yeah, that actually should be goal of the week. If it wasn't, that's a travesty. That should have been goal of the week. That should have been goal of the week. But what a travesty if it wasn't. What a freaking worldie. Oh my. Far post. Bad angle, but he just... My God. He took his life. He took his life. And then right up. Chappers. And then Chappers just puts it. Chappers! Just nonchalantly like, yeah, mofo, yeah. Chappers brings it down and just strikes from a bad angle. Both from a bad angle? Really? Okay. I see what's going on here. I hope I didn't lose you talking about that award, but whatever. But damn, I missed a good one. I missed a good match. And I think I was in my... No, I worked out. I was swam and I work out, so technically... I didn't... I wouldn't have been able to watch it on my phone. Maybe when I was working out. Westberg made a lot of good saves. That's for sure. Wait. Had a scoring chance in the 95th. Cross. My God, a worldie. I missed a good one. But then again, I missed the one the weekend before against... Portland, so honestly, maybe it doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter. Hopefully this weekend I don't have to do the same thing, but if I do, I do. We'll see. I forgot to tweet out RSR questions. Whatever. Nobody cares. But yeah. There's a reason I won Most Spirited. I'm a friend of Inebriati, rework their chants for school football games and school sports games, with like O'Fallon references. You're welcome. They noticed, they just didn't chant because they sucked. The teams sucked. Not my fault. Now, let's talk about Toronto FC losing to Atlanta United 2-0 at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The first time they've ever lost to Atlanta United. I guess first we have to talk about the fact Greg Vanney had a horrible squad out tonight. We have to. He rotated 7 changes. 7 changes. Bono in for Westberg. Mavinga out. Zavaleta in. Simon in. Simon played, didn't he? Yeah, Simon played. Akinola in for Hamilton. No Osorio starting. No Delgado starting. Even some of the subs he made, like Osorio for De Leon, bad sub. Now, the problem with this is, if you're going to throw away a game by making a horrible rotations, this is not even beside the point, making horrible rotation. Why? Who do you think? Come on. That was horrible rotation. You could have rotated a couple of people. But these guys are professional footballers. They could probably play at least 3 out of 5 matches in 15 days. These guys are professional footballers. Richie Laryea looked lost out there. He couldn't probably even play in the CPL, much less the MLS. The dude looked lost out there, and he did good against Chicago, but coming in to this game, oh my God. Disgusting. Trash. He looked like a Sunday League footballer, probably even worse. I mean, let's be honest, Richie Laryea, my God. That's all I can say. Trash. Now, Alex Bono had a good game. That's for sure. I think he had a good game. He didn't make many mistakes. And if there were any mistakes, it was more the defense. Zavaleta. And yeah, it was the defense. So I'm not blaming Bono, especially for the first goal. He made a great save at the 17th minute off of the free kick by P.T. Martinez. Rebound comes off. Martinez offside, might I add. Not that it mattered because they're going to count it for Atlanta because they love Atlanta even though they suck now. puts it down. Martinez crosses to Villalba. Villalba puts it in. 1-0 Atlanta, and it would stay that way for the rest of the half. And Toronto had good possession. They kept possession. They kept the tempo. They couldn't hold on to the ball for more than 5 seconds, though. That was the sad part. And it was just Atlanta dominated defensively. And they had Brek Shea playing at right back. Brek Shea, right back. We really should have played Alro. He would have played good against Brek Shea. Alro is an Iron Man, let's be honest. But okay, fine. Now let's talk about the second goal. 67th minute. And Joseph, I think it was... No, Gressel, yeah. I think Joseph was offside. Joseph passed it to him. Joseph Martinez passed a good cross to Julian Gressel. Julian Gressel was at a horrible angle. And he curls it past Bono. And honestly, I don't think Bono could have done anything about that one. 2-0. Could have been 4-0 because of 2 offside goals. Honestly, that last goal, they could have been 3-0. If Joseph Martinez would have scored that one, they wouldn't have called it offside because MLS. They had to take away the rookie's first MLS goal. Because MLS. Can't have everybody breaking the rules, but one guy, oh, sure you can. Especially when you play for Atlanta. I don't hate Joseph Martinez. I don't hate some of the players on Atlanta. I hate the team. I hate the badge. I hate Atlanta. I hate Arthur Blank. I hate... Frank DeBoer has nothing to do with this. He's just trash. Here's the thing. I'm not mad that Toronto lost. I just hate Atlanta. I think every MLS fan who isn't in Atlanta hates Atlanta. It's not because they're a good team. Well, they're not really good right now, but you get my point. It's because they are the Silver Spoon kids. They are the Silver Spoon kids with an annoying train horn. It's worse than For Those About to Rock. You know what I'm talking about. If you watch the Chicago Fire review or any Steve Dangle video about Toronto versus Columbus in Columbus, you know what I'm talking about. It's worse. Point being is Atlanta are the kids with the silver spoons in their mouth like their name were Mitt Romney. It's like they have all this money and it's like, oh, we'll spend on BT Martinez. We'll spend on Joseph. Well, sorry, Miguel, you gotta go. Oh, we'll sign this unknown trash, somewhat inconsistent 19-year-old Ezekiel Barco. And he'll diddle Almirone's wife. Or was it something like that? I don't know, but he definitely pulled a John Terry. Atlanta's just scum. Yeah, they've got good players, but they're just so scummy. And the fact that they basically stole an NFL stadium. Nobody goes to see the Falcons play. And I'm a Saints fan, so, well, Patriots and Saints. So, of course, I hate the Falcons, but they stole the stadium for the Falcons. The Falcons always get outshone at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which was built to be a football, NFL gridiron, hand-egg football stadium, not MLS. And Atlanta United outsells them every single time, but that's because they're plastic. The fans are plastic. Honestly, I don't have much to complain about the game. I told you about the goals. Toronto did well besides the rotation, and Atlanta did what they did. It was a 2-0 loss. I'm not complaining. Should have Vanny rotated? No, but I'm not complaining. We'll be able to get these points back later. I'm not worried about it. This ain't 2018. That's not the problem. I'm talking about, since I'm talking about how Martinez if he would have scored that fourth goal, it wouldn't have been offside. Atlanta is loved by Don Garber because Don Garber thinks. Let's be honest about Atlanta. The reason Toronto fans really hate Atlanta is I think we've started to figure this out. Not maybe the first one. We're basically Atlanta North. Atlanta is Toronto South. Basically. Except the fact they didn't suck for 10 years before they got to the MLS Cup. They didn't have to wait for heartache. They didn't have to wait to be built up. They didn't have to watch. Now, actually, it may be opposite, but they didn't have to watch as their team had guys arrested overnight in Houston for stuff that... wasn't a marijuana charge back in like 2010 or something like that? Yeah. They didn't have to watch their players be stupid. They didn't have to watch only like 2 good players with the rest of the team sucking. Maybe that's why we're mad. Because we had to go through the horrible times. We had to watch people as like Dwayne De Rosario be alone, have no help except for Marvell Wynn and maybe Maurice Edu. That's all we had. Danny Dichio wasn't even, I like Danny, but he wasn't even that serviceable. He just scored the first goal. That's why he's a remembered name. He scored the first goal for Toronto FC. That's why his name is remembered. It's not because he was a great player. He was at the end of his career. And he was a poacher. Oh, they couldn't get it to him, that's for sure. So maybe we're mad because MLS is forcing this narrative that Atlanta is nearly as good as Toronto. And it's basically a manufactured rivalry like the Trillium Cup, except they're acting like, oh, they're Toronto South, but we favor them more because they make us more money because they have a bigger stadium and they have some weird plastic thing where everybody's buying jerseys because it's the only team that's won a title for their city since the Atlanta Braves. Of course. You think people still like the Atlanta Braves for what they did in the 90s, but it's funny how Atlanta dropped off of the plastics as soon as Frank DeBoer came in and started just blowing it all up. That's worse than Ali Curtis. Let's be honest. We've had our problems both this offseason. We're a little bit better than you guys, like it should be. But Ali Curtis and Frank DeBoer are 2 sides of the same coin. They're both trash. Ali Curtis needs to get out of our club, and Frank DeBoer needs to get out of yours. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Because they are ruining your club. Or Ali's ruining my club, Frank DeBoer is ruining yours. Let's be honest. Let's be honest completely and utterly. Let's be honest because that's all it is. So yeah, that may be a little bit of an if I were you statement for the Atlanta fans. That may have been, but yeah. So Toronto had a pretty good game. They played well besides the 2 goals. I'm not going to complain. Atlanta did what they had to do. We just couldn't keep ourselves on the ball for more than 5 seconds. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace.